Right now, you are surrounded by water, not in a river, not in the ground, in the very air you breathe. It is an invisible ocean, trillions of gallons floating just out of reach, and almost nobody is using it. If you grow plants, if you care about self-sufficiency, this might be the most important thing you'll ever learn. While nations fight over rivers and pipes, nature has been giving water away for free for centuries. This isn't new technology, it's forgotten knowledge, mastered by gardeners and survivalists long ago. They knew how to pull water out of thin air. And today, I'm going to show you how they did it. From the smallest insect in the driest desert to the tallest trees on Earth, nature has already solved the water crisis. They don't wait for rain, they create their own, using nothing but physics and the night sky. No electricity, no pipes, no expensive systems, just a smarter way to think about the world around you. Today, we reclaim that independence. Let's look at the hidden water you've been ignoring. The air around you is not empty, it's carrying water all the time. Even dry air holds moisture. Even deserts are not truly dry. The secret is not finding water, it's forcing it to appear. There is a moment when air can no longer hold water. When that happens, water turns from invisible to liquid. You see it every morning, on leaves, on glass, on your car. That's not random. That's a system you can control. In the past, people tried to build massive structures to capture water. That's not random. That's a system you can control. Heavy stone, complex designs, and most of them failed. Why? Because they misunderstood one thing. Water favors simplicity. Lightweight beats heavy, simple beats complex. Every time. Thin surfaces cool faster, and faster cooling means more water. At night, this surface cools below the air temperature. When that happens, water turns from invisible to liquid. Water forms, runs down, and collects. Here's the simplest system you can build. A thin sheet, a slight angle, and insulation behind it. No energy needed, just smart positioning. There's more than one way to harvest water from air. Fog collectors can pull water straight from moving air. Fog hitting net, creating droplets from thin air. Solar stills turn dirty water into clean water using sunlight. Sunlight hitting plastic, forcing the invisible to appear. And combining systems is where things get powerful. Nature solved this long before us. Forest ecosystems have been harvesting fog for millions of years. Massive trees drinking from the wind. Plants designed with precision to absorb moisture from the air. A constant stream of life flowing through the leaves. Some insects literally drink from the wind, mastered by nature long before us, pulling every microliter of life from the very air they breathe. Today, researchers are pushing this even further. New materials, new potential, literally pulling liters of water from low humidity air in controlled environments. New materials can pull liters of water from low humidity air. The science is catching up. But here's the truth. You don't need advanced tech to start. This won't replace your entire water supply. It's a support system. But it can support your garden, your survival plan, your independence. Think about this. There is an ocean above your head, and most people ignore it. Not because it's complicated, but because no one teaches it. Now you know. In the Atacama Desert, one of the driest places on Earth, giant mesh nets stand against the clouds. A landscape where rain is a myth. But life thrives because of the fog. Hundreds of liters of pure water collected daily, from nothing but moving air. A silent, constant source of hydration in the heart of the wasteland. In Crimea, ancient engineers built massive stone pyramids. These were air wells, using the cool sea breeze to condense water deep within the stone heart of the cliff. Entire civilizations flourished in dry regions, sustained by these forgotten stone monuments. We are only now rediscovering the maps of this hidden natural infrastructure. Modern permaculture is bringing these skills home, using stone mulching to trap the morning dew, turning your garden into a self-sustaining hydration machine. There is a moment when air can no longer hold water. It turns from invisible to liquid, a silent, constant source of hydration, mastering the morning mist. Think about this. There is an ocean above your head, and most people ignore it. Millions of gallons moving through the sky every single day, waiting to be claimed. Not because it's complicated, but because no one teaches it. Now you know. Every drop counts. Every drop is a step toward independence. Your garden, your survival plan, your independence. It starts in the air. Nature has already solved it. We just need to listen. The future belongs to those who learn how to live with less and create more. The future belongs to those who learn to live with less and create more. Even the ancients understood the power of the vessel. Clay surfaces that drink from the night. Artifacts of a time when we lived in harmony with the cycles of the air. This isn't just for the wilderness. The urban landscape is an untapped ocean, thriving in the heart of the concrete jungle. By reclaiming the sky, A masterpiece of biological engineering, a web of life, catching the mist. The spider doesn't hunt for water, it waits for it to appear. Imagine cities that feed themselves and hydrate themselves from the clouds, turning every surface into a source of life, the architecture of survival. Community solutions for a decentralized future, independence, one drop at a time. Because the future belongs to those who learn to live with what nature gives. The desert doesn't have to be a graveyard, it can be a canvas. Proof that even the smallest amount of moisture can trigger an explosion of life. Architectural lungs that breathe in the fog and exhale pure, clean water. Every drop is a victory, every cup is a testament to the power of observation. An invisible ocean surrounding us all, a global resource that belongs to everyone. The future belongs to those who learn to live with what nature gives for free. A world where every home is its own oasis, decentralized, independent, free. Architecture that works with nature, not against it. Reclaiming the rain. Pure, clean water for the next generation, harvested from the very breath of the planet. The simple truth is often the most powerful. The ocean is in the air. Global currents of life flowing over our heads. Millions of tons of water. We just need the courage to see it, and the skill to catch it. But there is one more secret. A seed that survives when everything else fails. A hidden system locked within the DNA of the earth itself. Roots that find life in the driest soil, driven by the moisture from above. Surviving against all odds, nature's grit, nature's discipline. Once you see the ocean in the sky, you can never unsee it. The cycle is complete. The forgotten skill is reclaimed. From scarcity to abundance, from dependence to freedom, it's all within reach. I'm the Harvest Cipher, reclaiming the forgotten skills of the earth. The geometry of life, precision engineered by physics itself, condensing the impossible into the tangible. One crystal at a time. Ancient nomads didn't search for wells, they created them, with stones and skin. Survival is not about strength, it's about knowledge of the cycles. At the molecular level, the air is never empty, it is always giving. A constant dance of moisture and temperature, a system you can master. The future of water is decentralized, organic, and harvested from the sky, turning our cities into forests, our buildings into wells, our future into life. The blueprints are already written, we just have to follow them. The future is not a destination, it is a choice. Reclaim the skill, reclaim the air,